Good afternoon, and today we will discuss the new session, that is the e-commerce system. And my name is Professor Kumar. If you have any question, just type in the chat box. Okay, what we will discuss today? Session 9, that is e-commerce systems. And already we will discuss what is e-commerce in our session 1 and 2. So this is the chapter about the e-commerce systems. Objective of this session is categories of e-commerce, essential e-commerce processes, and what are the advantages of e-commerce, several type of e-commerce marketplaces, and we will see the benefits. Okay, e-commerce, this term was coined by the IBM, and it is about the commerce or transactions online. Like you buy something from Daraz, that is e-commerce. You buy from eBay, Amazon, and e-commerce. So that is the online process of developing, marketing, selling, delivering services, and paying for products and services transacted on inter-networked global marketplaces of customers, as well as the network of business partners. It is very much essential that the e-commerce process, as discussed earlier, must have the cross-functional business process. And one of the examples of cross-functional business process is e-commerce, that is the selling process and buying process. The selling process include the selling side, like Daraz delivers a product, sends you a product, that is selling side, and the buying process, what is your process when you buy the product. For example, Daraz must support the activities of marketing, transaction, and service support. See, the selling process, if you want to buy a computer, laptop from Daraz, so they put the pictures on the website. They say the prices, terms and negotiations, and you submit. The order receipt is printed, and billing is there. If you want to pay through credit card, if you want to pay another mode, or pay on delivery. So all these things are includes in the selling process. And buying process, the customer receives the product and sells and support and the payment mode. So how would you pay order payment? It could be through account, it could be credit card, and all these things. Okay. If you have a question, you can type in the chat box. This is the example how it works in the in terms of technicality. So this these are the servers are involved, firewalls, servers. Okay. We just request, goes to the database server, and from database server queuing process is completed and the product is selected. Then it's when you pay through the credit card, it verifies the payment mode, the financial institute, then transaction is completed. So this is the quick process of the technology, how it works in the e-commerce. See, the company intranet, the firewall, authentication of transaction, and the internet. So it means there cannot be e-commerce without using the technologies. That is, of course, the internet. So after internet, all these things are possible. This is the customer side. This, as I told you about the Daraz example. That is the, if you want to buy the laptop, there's a search bar. You see, you put the, you want to buy laptop, with this search bar, searches it. You see the catalog, what is inside, what are the products. Then you pay for billing, and that is verified through the financial institutes, accounts, or database of financial institutes. Are the employees, they verify the transaction is completed, and then request is completed till you receive the product. So this is the e-commerce technologies. These are the involved. Customer is part of the extranet. Okay. So how it works? So three categories of e-commerce. Major. There are many categories, but all these three categories are fundamental categories of e-commerce. So write down the examples of these three categories. So one is B2C. There are three major players in the e-commerce. One is Amazon, second is Dell, and third is eBay. So business to consumer, that is they provide the marketplace between the businesses and consumer. That is Amazon. So write down the example B2C. Example is Amazon.com. And next is business to business. The example is Dell.com. And third one is consumer to consumer. And the example is eBay.com. All other things are the extension of these basic categories. You heard about government to citizen, okay, government to businesses. So just that from that one. Next, the objective is the essentials e-commerce processes. If you want to have the e-commerce setup, then there is a essential e-commerce processes. Okay. Let me finish it. Ask any question. Then we will discuss after this lecture. So these are the essential e-commerce processes. Okay. These are the 9 essential e-commerce processes. Access control, profiling, search management, content management, catalog management, payment, workflow, event notification, and collaboration and trading. There's the access control and security. Then we have profiling. Then we have search management. Then we have content management, catalog management, payment. To see what is in the access control. When you go to buy from Daraz, you have to access, that is you register for the site and site authenticates, get the password and ID, and it and also they configure the security measurements like configuring the firewalls and all these things as we have seen in the previous slides. So that is the access control and security. Next is profiling and personalization. That's it. That is access control and security, and that is the profiling and personalizing. We meet with the profiles. You know, you need to create your profile. Okay, that is the profiling, and profiling also create the personalization. Once you buy anything from the Amazon or say for Daraz, so it is being personalized. They send you offers. The other things are the same type of products on sale or related type of products on sale. So that is because you have the profile in the system. Then search management. Yes, search management. Right? Search management include the processes like content-based search, parametric-based search, or role and rule-based search. So these are the, when you put on the search, You write search key terms, that is content-based search. So keep it now for content-based search to understand these things. So for Daraz, you say laptop. So they provide you search. Then they provide you laptop, cheap laptop, costly, price-wise search, model-wise search. So this is the search management tools. They are included in the system, in the site. So they support the search tools. That is one of the essential process. It's like, if you think in that manner, and that is like, if you want to open the store or shop, you must have security, you buy the place, you furnish the product in the stores. So it is like, in that way, that is done through the online systems. So it's the same thing, and we are doing offline the store, and online the using technologies and all these processes. Just think about that, the example like Daraz and Imtiaz. So you can compare with these two examples. So Imtiaz is, for example, offline, and Daraz is online. So next process is content management. See, after 2 minutes, log in again using the same link. So content management, we upgrade the contents. The contents we upgraded, updated, play the contents. There may be some video of the product. That is the content management. And there is also called the catalog management. These are also the software tools that help you to select the catalog. It is a software that helps in the structure of the work task. For example, you cannot pay without selecting configuring the cart or selecting the products. That is the workflow. How the business processes are arranged in the steps. So that is the workflow. Check the workflow. Step 1, step 2, step 3. You cannot go directly to step 4 just to pay, like, without selecting anything. You have to select first. You have to pay, then the product delivery. So that is the process. That is all the workflow. So join again with the same link. Okay. Event notifications. That is also the one of the essentially e-commerce processes. So we receive the messages. There are discount offers, Eid offers, or Friday offers.